Hello everyone, welcome. We are continuing with our topic called numbers. We are continuing with our topic called numbers. Okay, and in this video we are going to look on the highest common factor of the number. Highest common factor of the number, or sometimes we call it greatest common factor. Okay, greatest common factor. Okay, like this greatest common factor, or sometimes we can call it highest common factor. But I'm going to use this one, the first one, greatest common factor. I will use this. Then what is a greatest common factor? But you remember what are factors, okay? You remember what are factors. Okay? For example, this 12 says that this 12 can be factored into different factors, okay? We are going to find numbers when they will be multiplied, they will make it 12. They will make it 12. Okay, we know that 2 times 6, it gives us 12. Okay, so this 2 and this 6 as a factors of what? Of 12. All right, another number is 3 can be multiplied by 4 to get also what? 12. Okay, so also 3, this is 3 and 4 as a factors of what? Of 12. Okay, so we continue. Also we can take 1 times 12 itself, it gives us 12. Okay, so we can conclude that these two and these 2, 6, 3, 4, 1 and 12 itself as a factors of 12. Factors of 12. Okay, so the factors of 12 can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. Okay, and 12 itself. Okay, now let's see another thing. Also we can find the factors or the prime factors of 12. You remember how to factorize, you remember how to prime factorize. Okay, the prime factors of 12 are like this. You remember about factor 3. Okay, so the prime factors of 12 are this. We have 2 times 2 times 3. They will give us what? 12. That is a prime factor. That was a previous concept of factorization. So now we are going to look on the greatest common factor. So we know about factors. What are the factors? But here we are going to look on the factors of 2, the common factors. We will be given 2 numbers and we are going to find those factors of each number. When there will be a common factor, then we will choose a greatest common factor among of those numbers. Okay, so let's see the method which we can find the greatest common factor. The first method is by listing. We call it listing method. We can find the greatest factor, the greatest common factor by using listing method. And when I say common, it must be at both numbers. Okay, it must be present at both numbers. For example, we have to find the greatest common factor of 12 and the greatest common factor of 12 and 24. Okay, but we know how to find the factor. We have to find to list the factors of 12 and then list the factors of what? Of 24. You remember about the divisibility test method. So we are going to find the factors of 12 and 24 by using divisibility method as a factorization. We know that the half of 12 is 60. So we list our numbers from 1 up to 60. Remember, the default factors of a number is a number itself and a 1. So we include 1 and the number itself. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12 itself. These are the factors of what? As the factors of 12. Also, we have to list the factors of what? Of 24. Okay? You remember that the half of 24 is what? Is also 12. So we list all numbers in 1 up to 12. And I remember 1 and 24 itself are included because they are default factor. Okay? That is. So we list the factors of 24. The factors of 24 include 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24 itself. Okay, so those are the factors of 24. What we are going to look, we are going to look for the common factors. When I say common factors, we are going to look for the digit which present at 12 and 24. Okay, for example, here we have 1 appeared also at 12 and also at 24. So we can list them. Also 2 and 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 6 and 6, 12 and 12. Okay, but this 8 appeared only in 24. Okay, but not in 12. So 80 is not common factor. Okay, so we can list the common factors here. 1, okay, 1 appeared in both sides. Okay, so we write 1. Okay, another number is 2, so we write 2. Another is 3, we write 3. Another is 4, we write 4. Another is 6, we write 6. Another is 12, we write 12. So we have determined the common factors of 12 and 24. So what we are going to do, we are going to look among these common factors. We are going to look which factor is greater than all. Okay, it's the greatest one, and here it is 12. 12 is the greatest factor compared to this one. So we can conclude that the greatest common factor is what? Is 12. Alright? So that another example is this one. We are doing by listing method. We are going to list the factors of 10 and the factors of what? Of 20. Okay? So we know how to find the factors. So the factors of 10 is 1, 2, and 5, and 10 itself. Okay, 10 itself. The factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20 itself. Okay, you have to remember that. After that, you have to do what? You have to look for the common numbers which appeared in both numbers. Okay, for example, we have 1 here, so we say that we have the common factors here. 1, okay, 2, 5, and 10. Okay, so we write 10. Which number is the greatest one between these factors? The greatest one is what? Is 10. So the greatest common factor is what? Is 10. Let's see another. Another is to find the greatest common factor using method called prime factorization. You remember about prime factorization. If we have given 2 or more numbers and you have to find the greatest common factor, you have to find the prime factors of each number. Prime factors of each number. For example, I'm going to find the prime factors of 10 and the prime factors of 20. Okay? After that, I will show you something. So let's start with the prime factors of what? Of 10. The prime factors of 10, we know that 10 can be 2 can be multiplied by 5. Okay? To get what? To get 10. So 2 times 10, 2 times 5, it gives us 10. It gives us 10. So there is no another composite number because 2 is a prime number and 5 is a prime number. So the prime factors of 10 is 2 and 5. Then we move to the prime factors of 20. Okay? Prime factors of 20. The prime factors of 20, we know how to find the prime factors of 20. Okay? The prime factors of 20. We know that 2 can be multiplied by 10 to get 20. Okay? So 2 times 10 is 20. But this 10 is also a composite number. So we divide it again into its prime factor, which is 2 times 5. Okay? Then the prime factors of 20 is 2 times 2 times what? Times 5. Okay? After that, what we are going to do, we are going to take those numbers which appeared in both sides. We take only one pair. Okay? Only one pair. For example, here I have 2. Okay? And here I have 2. So I take only number 2. Only single 2. Okay? Remember, only single 2. So I write 2. I take 2 and also 5. I will take 2 and 5 because 5 also appeared in both numbers. So instead of taking all, I will take one of them, a single digit which appeared in both. Okay? To represent a pair of that number. Okay? So the GCF, it will be 2 times 5, which is equal to what? Is equal to 10. So that is to find the greatest common factor using prime factorization. Okay? Let's see another thing. Another thing is about the lowest common multiple. You know about lowest common multiple. LCM. Let's start with what is a multiple. Okay, multiple of a number. We know that 2 times 2 it gives us 4. So these are the factors of what? Of 4. But this 4 is a multiple of 2. Multiple of 2. A multiple is a number obtained after multiplying 2 or more numbers. Okay? For example, again, 3 times 4, it gives us 12. This 12 is a multiple of 4 and what? And 3. Okay, and 3. So that is a concept of multiple. So we are going to look for the lowest common multiple. We will be given a number. For example, we will be given number 3 and number 4. We have to look for the lowest common multiple. The lowest, it means that it must be lowest, the small one. Okay, you will find the multiples of 3 and the multiples of 4. Okay, multiples of 3 and the multiples of 4. Okay, let's see in detail. So sometimes this we can call it a least common factor, least common multiple. Sorry, not factor, least common multiple. But we are going to use its initial is LCM. Okay, so we are going to look at the example. Here we have the example. We have to find the LCM of 4 and 5. Okay, the LCM of 4 and 5. What we are going to do, we are going to use listing method. You know how listing method is, because we have seen it in finding the greatest common factors. Okay, now here we are going to look on how to find the least common multiple using listing method. Okay, so first of all, you have to list the multiple of each number. For example, we have 4. Okay, we have 4. Okay, we have 4 and what? And we also have 5. What we have to do, we have to list the multiple of 4. The multiple of 4, it is 4 itself, because 1 times 4 is 4, so 4 is a multiple of 4 also. Another multiple is, you can say that 2 times 4 is equal to what? Is equal to 8. So here we write what? We write 8 also is a multiple of 4. Also we have multiple of 4, another multiple of 4 is 12. Okay, because 3 times 4 is 12. Another is 16. Okay, another is what? Is 20. Another is 24. Okay, we can and so on and so on and so on. So we continue to list the multiple of 5. Okay, here multiple of 5 is 5 itself. Okay, then 10, then 10, okay, then 15, then 20, then 25, and so on. Okay, and so on. Now what we have to do, remember we are looking for the common multiple. Okay, the common multiple. So we are looking for those multiples which appeared in both number. For example, here we have 20. We have this 20 appeared in both 4 and 5. Okay, so we can conclude that the LCM is equal to what? Is equal to 20. Okay, that is how it's going. Okay, that is how it's going. Okay, let's see another example. Okay, let's see another example. And here we are going to find the least common multiple using prime factorization. You remember about prime factorization, and here we are going to look find the LCM of 60 and 90. 60 and 90. You know how to find the prime factors of a number, or you know how to find the prime factors using prime factorization. Okay, we list the prime factors of 60. Okay, the prime factors of 60 is what? The prime factors of 60 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. But the prime factors of 90 is 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are going to look for those common factors which appeared in both. For example, here we have what? Here we have 2. Okay, here we have 2. Okay, and also here we have 2. So the LCM will be is equal to 2 is equal to 2. Okay, 2, but we will write only 2 to represent this pair of number 2. Okay, another is we have 3. Here we have 3. Remember, 3 is here. Also here we have 3. So again we write times 3. Okay. Again, we are looking only the numbers which found in both. Okay, the prime factors found in both. And here we have 5. At 60 we have 5. Also here we have 5. Okay, so we multiply again by what? We multiply again by 5. Then we include those numbers which we have not included. And here we have these 2. We have these 2, and here also we have this single 3. So it will be 2 times 3. Okay, also include them. So we have the LCM is equal to 2 times 3 times 5 times 2 times 2. Okay, which is equal to what? Is equal to 198. Okay, and this is the LCM. This is the LCM. Okay, so the LCM is equal to what? It's equal to 180. Okay, 180. Now let's see another example. We are going to look the list to find the least common multiple of given numbers using method called division method. Okay, division method. Here we are going to look for the least common multiple of what? Of 6 and 15. So what we are going to do, we write like this. Our solution will be 6. Okay, but we have 15. Okay, then we start to divide. Okay, we divide our number. When I divide by 2, 6 divided by 2, it gives me what? It gives me 3. Okay, it gives me 3. But 15 divided by 2 cannot be divided, because CC, we want to divide a number even without leaving any reminder. So I leave it. I write like as it is. I write like as it is. Okay? Here is what? Here is 0. Remember. Then I continue. I'm looking for another number. I'm looking for another number again. When I will multiply, I will divide them. It will divide even this number among of these two numbers. For example, here is this what? 3. Sorry, here is this 3. Now 3 divided by 3 divided by 3, it give me what? 1. Okay, but 15 divided by 3, it give me 5. Okay, then we continue. Another number, see 5. 1 divided by 5, it is 1. Okay, but 5 divided by 1 is what? Is 1. Here is 1 and here is 1. So there is no other number. We have finished. So the LCM is to multiply these factors. We have 2 times 3 times 5. It is equal to 2 times 3 times 5, which is equal to what? Is equal to 30. Okay, is equal to 30. Is equal to 30. Because 2 times 6 times 3 is 60. 6 times 4 is 30. So that is our LCM. And that was all about the greatest common factor and the least common multiple. Make sure you practice more and more for more understanding, because watching a video is not a solution. A solution is to practice more questions, pass through in different examples and to solve them so that you will be confident. Thank you for watching.